Welcome to the March-April episode of AccessSCC. We have a lot in store for you as we take a look at multicam production techniques.
We will also introduce you to one of our newest members to our sister channel, GTN.
And finally, we show you how to use one of the more unique production tools we offer here at SCC. Stay tuned, AccessSCC starts right now. If you weren't aware already, 2014 is a big year for SCC. Not only is it our 30th anniversary, but it is a refranchising year. Here's Ted with more information about how you can help show your support for SCC.
Hi, I'm Ted Arbetter with Suburban Community Channels. Are you a producer with SCC? Have you ever taken any of our video production courses? Maybe you volunteered with On Location TV 19. Or do you simply enjoy watching our quality PEG programming at home, which has been provided to you by local residents about local issues? 2014 is a very important year for Suburban Community Channels. While we are celebrating our past with our exciting 30th anniversary activities, we're also looking ahead to the future. Ever wonder who funds SCC or provides the means to air your programs? The Cable Television Franchise is an agreement. It's a document between the Cable Commission and Comcast, the cable television provider. This provides the funding support as well as sets aside the channels, the equipment and facilities for SCC and your community media center. This is all in exchange for the commercial use of the public rights-of-way by Comcast. This means that in 2014, our facility is reestablishing our agreements between our member municipalities and Comcast to continue to provide community television programming to our area. We appreciate all your hard work and your support for Suburban Community Channels. If you have time to watch or produce community television and community media, please take the time to support it as well. We hope it will continue to further the SCC's mission by contacting your local elected officials and telling them how important SCC and community television is to you. SCCC staff has provided some sample letters at our front desk here at the Community Media Center and at our website at scctv.org. You may send these letters as you see fit. If you want to craft your own language, make it unique to you, but the most important thing, get across the message about how important community television and SCC is to you. If you have any further questions, feel free to visit our website as always at scctv.org, but also feel free to talk to a friendly staff person here at SCC at 651-747-3830. Thank you much for watching and taking action.
Have you ever filmed a live event but wanted to have a couple different angles? Well, why don't you try Multicam Production? It is a fast and easy way to get a job like that done.
Okay, that was the last question for the interview, but now I just need to film the close-ups.
What do you need to do?
I just need to film the interview again, but this time as a close-up. So can you answer the questions exactly as you did the first time? That would be great.
Wait, haven't you heard of Multicam Productions?
What is that?
Well,
Multicam Production is an easy way to record multiple angles of the same thing all at the same time. It is rather easy to do, and we will show you how. When setting up your cameras, it is important to have different types of shots for you to switch between in order to keep it interesting for your viewers. If you are using two cameras, you will want to set up one as a wide and one as a close-up. The most important thing you need to do when doing a multicam production is to set up a sync point. This is how you will be able to match the video up together once you are editing. A simple way to do that is once you are recording on all cameras, clap in front of your talent so that all cameras can see it. You will then be able to match everything up visually as well as with the audio. Once you have done that, you are ready to film your project. Just remember, do not stop the cameras, or else you will need to set a new sync point. Now, the editing process can be a little intimidating with multicam production, but if you follow these steps, it will go rather smoothly for you. Once you have the clips in Final Cut Pro, double-click on the first clip in the browser window so it appears in your viewer window. Scrub through the clip to find the sync point. Make sure you locate the exact frame and press the I key to set your in point. Repeat this step with all remaining clips. When all clips sync points are set, highlight all the clips in the browser window. Then go to Modify and then select Make Multiclip. A new window will open asking how you would like to sync the clips. Select In Points and click OK. Final Cut will create the new multiclip in your browser window. It can be identified by the multiclip icon and the fact that it is italicized. Now you need to set up your viewer window so that you can see the multicam clip. Click on the third button at the top of the viewer window and select what kind of view best suits the number of angles, 4, 9, or 16. In our case, we are choosing 4. Then turn the multi-clip playback option by clicking on the RT button in the timeline. Then set up the playhead sync by clicking the middle button in the viewer window and choosing Open. You can then bring down the new multi-clip into the timeline. You will now want to set up your audio source. You have the option to have your audio follow the camera angle or to stay with the specific angle. To do this, go to Menu, then View, then Multiclip Active Tracks, and then Video. When switching between angles, a blue outline will indicate the video being used at that moment, and a green outline will indicate the audio. Now you are ready to start editing. Bring your playhead to the beginning of the clip in your timeline and start playing. As you click on the angles you want, markers will be made in your timeline at those moments. When you stop playing the clip, Final Cut Pro will automatically make the edits in your timeline for you. Now don't worry if you messed up, you can always go back and make adjustments like you always have. And now you know how to do a multicam production.
Well, that was a lot easier. Let's do that instead.
Good, because I don't think I could remember what I said the first time. I can't even remember what day it is.
Attention! Starting May 1st, SCC's Master Control will only accept program submissions in the MPEG file format. I repeat, May 1st, SCC's Master Control will only accept program submissions in the MPEG file format.
Yes, you did hear that correctly. All program submissions, except for those recorded live in the studio, must be submitted in an MPEG file format. But there's no need to worry. SCC has in place already presets for you to make this adjustment very smoothly. In the past, when exporting, you would navigate to File, then Export, and then choose QuickTime Movie. But now, these steps will be a little different. When finished with your project, set your in and out markers like usual. Then go up to File, then select Send to and select Compressor. The compressor program will then open. Then, in the Settings window, navigate to the Custom folder. In there, you will find a folder labeled SCC. This will have all the presets for you to export properly for standard definition video as well as high definition. Select the setting that is appropriate for your project and drag it up to where your Final Cut Pro project is sitting. Then, in the toolbar, navigate to Target, then Destination, and then select Other. This is where you will set the location of where the file will be saved when finished compressing. Once you determine the location, click Open. You may then wish to rename the file by clicking on the title. When finished, click on Submit. This will open a new window asking if you want to save these settings. Being the settings are already set up for you, you don't have to save them. Your file will then begin exporting. You can monitor the progress in the History window. Yes, this process is a little different than you are used to, but it is just as easy. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your friendly SCC staff.
A little over 6 months ago, we had a new staff member join our RWSCC family. Our next segment will get you acquainted to GTN's newest staff member, Jeffrey Wilson.
I'm Jeffrey Wilson. I'm one of the photographer editors for GTN. I'm a Minnesota native. Spent about 8 years down south in Kentucky, Louisiana, and Florida, in the military and for school. Background in media, I started when I was about 12. I've picked up a camera and I haven't put it down since. I do both stills and video. Went to the Arts High School out in Golden Valley for photography and video, so it's kind of been in my blood my whole life. Tried other things, I went in the military, did some other things, but kept coming back to doing that. My formal education is, I've got a film degree from Full Sail down in Florida, and I've worked everything from commercial to music videos, shorts, industrial, news. I've kind of run the gambit on everything. So. I really haven't found anything that I haven't liked. As long as I'm shooting, looking for that creative edge, it's whatever I can do to be out filming stuff. I've done a little bit of everything, and behind the camera, lighting, that's my go-to. I'm a big run and gun shooter, kind of on the fly, documentary style, news. That's why I like it here. It's kind of getting out there, get in the field, just grab a camera and capture what's out there. So. It's a great community. Everybody gets along really well. We all collaborate together. It's really refreshing to work somewhere where, you're not having to fight people to get things done. Everybody's real helpful, and it's just nice and relaxed. And we put out some really good programming. It's just a really close-knit community family feel here. My shows are North St. Paul Notes.
Welcome to the February edition of North St. Paul Notes. I'm your host, Paul Anderson. Coming up in the next half hour, we'll interview our city manager, Jason Zemer. Stay tuned, North St. Paul Notes is straight ahead.
North St. Paul Notes is a sit-down interview type show. We do some packages about everything going on in North St. Paul. Longtime resident Paul Anderson is our host. He does a lot of interviews with city staff, people that work in the community, live in the community, and just things that they think are of interest to the residents. YPR is Your Police Report. It's with the Maplewood Police Department. Topics, everything having to do with public safety and anything that the police need to communicate with the residents. I do stories and work on segments for all of the different shows that GTN produces. I work with one of the producers. They come up with topics, interviews, and then I just kind of put it together on location, shots, making sure everything looks good, making sure we have enough B-roll, that sort of thing. All the stuff we do in studio, it's usually our leads and tags, some interviews, sort of thing, and then spend a lot of time out in the field putting packages together, covering events in the different communities, everything from store openings to Polar Plunge to, we've gone out to Maplewood Mall to cover, during the holiday shopping season, things to look out for, that sort of thing. So a little bit of everything. My first television experience was Community Access, so it's a great opportunity. They have a lot to offer, and again, there's a lot going on in the communities that can be told and that people are interested in. We just need the people to put it out there. There's so much media out there, and everybody wants to cover the big stories, the big national things, all this stuff. So a lot of times, what's happening in the communities gets left by the wayside. So being able to tell the stories of people in the community for that community, I think is a market that is too under-tapped. It's the stories that need to be told because it's, people can relate. This is what's going on in my community. I want to know what's going on locally. So, with us, that kind of hyper-local, this is what's going on right here versus everything that's going on out there that people get very disinterested in. It's halfway around the world, it doesn't affect me, but this affects me because it's in my community. So.
What is this place?
Welcome to Suburban Community Channels, your community media center, where you can make your own community television show.
Whoa, community television? What is that?
Community television is all about empowering individuals and organizations through the power of video. Come with me, I'll show you. So SCC provides 2 studios for you to use and all of this equipment to make your own program. We have 3 edit suites for you to use. And all this portable field equipment like HD camcorders, microphones, lights, and much, much more.
Okay, so what's the catch? What does all of this cost?
Well, classes only cost $10, so you'll have to take a certification class in the studio, in the edit suite, and for our field cameras. And then you'll be all set to produce your own community television program. But if you want to learn more about community media, you can take our Intro to Community Television class, which is absolutely free.
So all I have to do is sign up for a class and I can check out all of this equipment to make my own TV program for free?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sign me up. Having trouble remembering your lines? SCC has a great teleprompter system in Studio A, but don't forget we also have a field teleprompter for checkout with our digital camcorders. In our next segment, we will go over how to use this helpful production tool.
Hello, I am here to read you the HMC 150 camera manual? Yes, okay. Here we go. Operating instructions, page 1. The memory card camcorder, HMC 150. Please read these instructions before you use them. Page 2. I got it. Okay. Page 2. Compatible memory cards for this. Can we cut?
All right, what's the problem?
Well, I'm having trouble remembering my lines.
Really? You said you were ready.
Yeah, but the camera manual is like over 100 pages. I can't remember all of that.
Good point. If I remember correctly, SCC might have something that will help us with this problem.
Having trouble remembering your lines? SCC has a solution for you. Our portable iPad teleprompter system. This teleprompter system is available to everyone who has taken our Advanced Field Production Tools class. Once certified, anyone can check out this amazing piece of equipment. To set up, follow these simple instructions. Set up your Miller tripod. Take the teleprompter mount out of the case and attach to the tripod. Remove the tripod plate and the mini shotgun mic from the camera. Place into the camera bag to ensure they do not get lost. Remove the nut from the camera screw and keep it in a safe place. Place the camera on the bracket and secure with the camera screw. Loosen the red dial and slide the camera into place. Tighten to secure it. Cover the camera lens with the hood and tighten. Note, you will not be able to access the manual focus or zoom controls with the teleprompter hood over the lens. When you are done setting up, take out the iPad and turn it on. If you have emailed yourself your script, open Safari, log into your email, and copy the text by tapping the screen twice. Highlight all of your text and choose Copy. Be sure you log out of your email when you are finished using the teleprompter. Open the ProPrompter app. Open the scripts list and tap Edit. Tap on the plus sign to add a new script. Give it a title and click Save. Once the blank page appears, either type in your script or press down and select Paste to transfer your copied text. Review your script, then select Save. Select Done to leave the edit section. When you are ready to prompt, slide the iPad into the mount and secure by twisting the holder into place. Press the name of your script to begin prompting. Tapping the screen once will pause prompting, twice will exit prompt mode. If you need to make changes to the prompt speed or font size, select the settings icon at the bottom of the scripts page. Now you can read your lines right off the teleprompter. No holding a script, no memorizing. Call the SCC staff to sign up for Advanced Field Production Tools and get certified to check out the amazing portable teleprompter today.
Yeah, this might help. Do you want to try it one more time without before I start prompting?
Honestly, I don't remember anything past page 5.
All right, fair enough. Here we go. And action.
Operating instructions. Memory card camera recorder AG-HMC 150. Page 1. Finally, if you wish to discard this product, please contact your local authorities or dealer and ask for the correct method of disposal. Copyright Panasonic Corporation, 2008.
Awesome. Now I've got something that'll help me fall asleep at night.
Wait a second, that's what this is all for?
Well, my name, once again, is Luis Iglesias. I am very happy to be here. Thank you for coming up for the Producer Club, because my main intention is giving back a little bit to the Suburban Community Channels for all the blessings that I received during the years that I did work here. Believe me, doing community television is one passion that never goes away, and you are very lucky to have excellent facilities like the Suburban Community Channels to be able to produce your television programs and serve your communities. But we focus a lot in cable access in how to use the equipment, but sometimes the people learning the production process to create a conceptualization or develop a concept for your television program. So this class or lecture is about the steps that you had to take and the scenes that you had to do to develop a concept for your TV show. I was talking to him about his card poker television program. In a few minutes he grabs a lot of ideas that he can bring in. And I'm pretty sure that if you follow something that I wrote for you here, that if you can have it while I'm giving the lecture, it will be nice because I have a strong accent and maybe sometimes people will not be able to understand me clearly. So I wrote this so you can read it, and if you don't understand something, then maybe you will understand what I wrote here. And any time you have a question, please raise your hand and ask me the question. Well, the class or the lecture title is The Process to Create Unique Ideas from a Unique Mind. And what this means.
Thanks for watching this episode of AccessSCC. You can learn more about all we have to offer by visiting our website.
Stay up to date with news and events by following SCC on Facebook and Twitter, and be sure to check our newly updated page on YouTube.
Sign up for classes and events by visiting the studio or giving us a call. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. That was the last question for the interview. So now I just need to film the close-ups.
Wait, what? Isn't there another line in there? Oh, I thought that was longer. Okay.